Well, good morning boys and girls. I'm in a better mood today. I was just having a really bad mood yesterday, and I figured, well, you know, love me or hate me, you might as well see how I really am. It's a Saturday and I'm off to Colchester just for a ride. I might pop in a couple of the dealers, see what sort of bikes are on the road. I've been looking at bikes and thinking about bikes. And I used to have a GS, and every so often I'd see a lane or a track, and because I'm off-road, I suppose I could do it with this old beastie, but she's got road tyres and soft suspension, and I think I'll pretty soon destroy it. And I was looking around, I want an old GS, and I'll probably get about £2 for this old girl, and I'm looking around that mark and I'm thinking, well, I don't have many choices. Time was I just go and buy something and then sell the old thing and no problem, but now I don't have those resources. So what are my choices? Difficult one that, isn't it? Alright, just getting the mic so I'm not sucking the bloody thing. Oh yeah, I'll mention the roads are lovely. Look, we had a rain last night and they've all washed off and they're just wet. They're gorgeous. Anyway, bikes. Choices. I can sell this and then look around the second-hand market for an old GS. But that leaves me without wheels. And as it's my only form of transport and I live out in the sticks and buses are not regular to say the least, that leaves me with a dilemma. So, other option, trade it in at a dealer's. Nobody's that daft, are they, anymore? Lose money, they give me about 50 quid for it and want about £3 for something equivalent. So go overdrawn, buy the one I want, why? Go overdrawn. It's alright, just making him think it was fairly safe. I just want people to think more about bikes, my crusade. Yeah, I could go massively overdrawn and then put this one up for sale, but then there's no guaranteeing it's going to sell as quickly as I want. There's a quite plethora of second-hand bikes on the market at the moment. There's more a buyer's market than a seller's market. So I don't know, I'll mull that one over for a while. The other thing I'm mulling over is cameras. I've got the GoPro HD white, GoPro 3. It's a lovely camera, does everything I want, everything I need of it, except I personally, having now got a bit of experience, want to move up to either a black or a Ghost Drift. Now the reason for that is they've got remote controls, and when you've got earplugs in, it's that switching your GoPro on, not hearing the bleep, and then having to do a Quasimodo type thing to look in your mirror to see if you've got a red flashing light. So really I want a remote control. Well, I'm just being greedy, there's no need for it. So, choices, Ghost HD or GoPro. Now, the GoPro guys reckon Ghost HD is a load of crap, and the Ghost HD guys reckon GoPro's a load of crap. I personally think it's just brand loyalty. I've yet to see, in all the tests and reviews I've read, that there's any definitive difference. One's got different functions to the other, but by the time YouTube has got hold of your video, no matter how beautiful your video is, GoPro screw it right up. Jeez, that made me jump. Did you hear that? That is my phone. There's a text message coming through. And because I never know where my phone is in the flat, I've got quite a distinctive tone, which is that little choo-choo train noise. And every time it goes off in my helmet, I wet myself. Not just gently, but full on. Hello, old Dodger, out for a drive. I'll answer that in a minute. It's probably somebody asking me if I'm in. And it will go off again in a second because it has a repeat and that'll make me jump. So anyway, camera's not such a big issue. I can go and buy one and then maybe sell this one. But can anybody give me a definitive, a cast iron reason to use one over the other? And I don't mean waffling on I've got one and they're better, or I don't like HDs because they're square, or any of that shite. Let's be grown up about this. Forget the brand loyalty. Have you got a genuine reason for not liking one? Either, because if I'm going to commit 300 quid plus to a camera, yeah, I'll get 100 back or so on this one because it's immaculate. I still want to know that I'm getting the camera that's going to serve me for the next couple of years. So I'm not going to buy a camera every year. Oh shit. Every time that tone goes, I miss a beat, and I knew it was coming. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I still shit myself. I might stop up here and have a look. Do you know, since I put the throttle cable on, the two of them, she's running a lot smoother, obviously, because the cables are picking up a lot better. But there's less vibration. I suspect one was pulling stronger than the other, putting the carburetors out of tune and giving her a bit of off-balance vibration. So, snap throttle cable sorted a problem. There is definitely less vibration through the bike. Oh, not that there was much in the first place. Minimal.